Hi folks, a very warm welcome to you. I hope you're well. My name is Nick, on the zxspectrum 48K. I'm looking at Tracksuit Manager, a football management game posed by Goliath Games in 1988 for £9.95. Now the month is July, you can read that. Our country, England, has failed miserably in the World Cup, so they brought you in as a new manager to sort it out in the next cup, which is the Nations Cup, so good luck to you. A game also come out on the Commodore Amiga, Amstrad CPC, Atari ST and the Commodore 64. We've looked at it on that, so let's see how it plays on this one. Goliath Games also did World Championship Boxing Manager, which I'm sure we'll come to at some point. Tracksuit Manager does have an editor, if you want to get that far involved, by Bad Beard in 2010, as a homebrew available from Spectrum Computing. Right now, I need to insert my name here, so this is the easiest bit. Football management games are all about, well, a spreadsheet behind the engine there. So we'll select players of the day from 1988. You might know them, you might not. I know more about this era than I do about the current era. It says a lot about me. Right, so that's Group 1, Northern Ireland, Ireland, Iceland and Romania. What group are England in? I think the editor, you can change teams who you want to be there. So the Nations Cup draws: Cyprus, Bulgaria, Scotland and Portugal, Switzerland, Australia, East Germany and West Germany together, Albania, England, Wales and Greece. So that's the group we're in. We will eventually get to that one if you continue playing the game, but first of all we need to arrange friendlies to assess your team, get the fitness up and change positions and all that sort of stuff. There's 100 players you can select for your squad. It defaults to a pretty good squad anyway, let's have it there. But these games are all about the options, getting lost into it. So here's our diary so far. Nothing. It's July, the championship doesn't start till August, so we better start arranging some friendlies then to see where we are. Now if you had this game back in the day, then let me know. This is my first go on this particular version, so there might be the odd bit I'm missing, but I just want to see what the engine is like, how does it play, would there be enough there to want to go back and play it again. Now the problem with the 48K Spectrum, the rubber key one which I had, is very quickly it would heat up to temperatures to fry an egg on, or hotter than the sun, and football management games tend to take a long length of time. Championship Manager 92, I played on the Commodore Amiga. I'll be playing that for like whole days on end. It does, especially for a young boy, it does sort of like involve you forever. Right, let's play West Germany. They were one of the best teams around about this time before they reunified with East Germany and rebranded themselves as Germany. Well done. Yes, we won't go into the history of that. We'll play a home game, so playing against the best team with unfit players. So I'm probably going to get tonked about 100 and zillion nil. There we go. So that's the fixture we've arranged. Shall we arrange another one, or shall we just buzz off? Okay. General management. Yes, it doesn't. I prefer management games where you're managing sort of like a local club and going through the leagues. This is like an international sort of version. Championship Manager 92 on the Amiga, you could be a national manager at some point if you got enough points. So there we go. We've got Shilton Woods, Hodge, Spinks. We can Bobby Mimsy. He wasn't very good. I didn't even know he was in the national team. But you can go scouting for extra players if there's any good ones you want. Can't see Letitia there. Was he around in 1988? I'd maybe slam him into the team from nowhere. He's had his whole career in Southampton. If he'd gone to other teams, he might have been looked at as more of a genius, or he might have been looked at as rubbish, so maybe he made the right decision. Those players are pretty good, but they never go to different squads. Alan Shearer is a bit like that, playing at Blackburn. He should have gone to Man United or someone who was good at the time. But anyway, never mind. There's the cup details. So you can get lost in stats going over and over and over again. If you haven't subscribed so far, please do so. If you watch this far in, which is just me talking rubbish on a football management game, which isn't the easiest thing to talk about, then you might like this kind of guff and you should subscribe. Thank you to everyone subscribed so far. It's stress busting, it's nincompoopery, it's having a bit of a laugh. Now, normally, the videos would be about 10 minutes long or a little bit more, a little bit less. This is a football management game. I like to give it a bit of a play, so it might go on a bit like when we played Battle Chess on the Commodore 64, and that went on forever, even though I edit the loading times. There's the tactics you can do. Playing system normal. Well, let's go attacking. Let's go attacking. It's our first game. It's West Germany. I mean, England, they quite often sit back and let the other team come at them. But let's forget that. Let's go into attack mode. What's that song? We're going to score one more goal than you. But we'll eat a Vindaloo first. Right. So here we go. England versus West Germany. If you are from West Germany, comment below. Right, Lineker pushes the ball to Robson. Robson moves forward with the ball. Robson plays a short ball low, upfield towards Adams. Bad pass, but all the ball goes loose. Now, if you want me to be a commentator, Sky Sports, on the football games, then let me know, because I'd probably take it, as at the moment I'm working in a supermarket, so rescue me from that. But I can do commentary with a bit of humour as well, maybe. But here we go. So here it goes. We are looking for goals. See the green pitch underneath? That red bar sees where the play is. I'm kicking to the right-hand side, so I want the bars far up to there to get a goal. Right, Adams plays a short ball high, backwards towards Robson. Robson heads the ball high, backwards towards Beardsley. Beardsley heads the ball high. Everyone's heading the ball high. Voller intercepts the ball. Voller head ball low field. Beardsley intercepts the pass. Strong start here from England. West Germany seem to be on the back burner, but they seem to have possession here. No player to receive the pass. Nincompoop. Ball goes loose. Do your own commentary. Waddle pushes Voller. He's thinking about his music career with Hoddle later on. Hoddle and Waddle. Watch out for that in your local record shop. Waddle intercepts the pass towards Beardsley. Beardsley, he's concentrating on his modelling career. Modelling pants for Calvin Klein. Ball goes loose. Stephen picks up the loose ball. That's not all that's loose. He had a dodgy carry last night. And the game goes on. Who's Fronziek? He doesn't sound German at all. I don't know where he come from. Lineker intercepts the pass. He's never got a yellow card in international football or been sent off. What a wally. But everyone's treading on his toe, which tends to happen. This game's going on forever. We're only in the 13th minute. How do you speed the thing up? In Championship Manager 92, you was able to speed it up. But you can read that. Do your own commentary. But we want a goal. This is quite good. I was expecting to get beaten about 10-0 by now. What I would say, because I always want more information about this, there's an engine in the background generating these comments at random here. I mean, there seems to be a selection of about 5 or 6, doesn't there, to be honest with you. So it's going probably through the RND function, if you're familiar with programming, and then just generating these. There's figures going backward and forward that might get a goal at some point, a bit like rolling a dice, I suppose. Well, it looks like we're holding our own here. If you've scored a goal in this game, then let me know. Eventually it would happen. But you can get really involved. I mean, I can do a substitute at any stage. I can instruct an individual player with different instructions, like to hang back or hang forward. We can increase the tackling, going hard. Probably be more yellow cards and red cards in that way. So there's quite a lot here behind the interface. And I think for an 8-bit football management game, it's always going to struggle from memory. It looks like they've done a pretty good job here. So if I'd bought this back in the day, I would have played it absolutely heaps. Kid's imagination will also add an extra layer onto it. So a kid that was interested in football and the players there would get really involved in this one. The 48K rubber key spectrum will be getting extremely hot. If you had the 48K Plus, which seemed to... I think quite get so hot at the 128K or better, but there's no ventilation or no fans in those early computers, which, they could take quite a lot of punishment, I would say. So we'll play one game. Looking at the timer there, it looks like it's going to last for quite a while. So what I think I would do, unless there's a goal, I think we might go for a sometimes later. Coming up to the end of the second half, still goalless here. Why is there no goal going on? England versus West Germany, it's a friendly, it's being played at Wembley. England are at home. It's the old Wembley, but it's 0-0. So there we go. No ratings though, no ratings for the players. I don't know how well they're doing. I don't know if Webb's having a stormer or Robson's doing rubbish. But I don't know their fitness either. Maybe there's a way of sorting that out. But anyway, Shilton. He's in goal. He's the man that doesn't move in penalty shootouts. I hope that doesn't cost him later on. Cheat, Shilton, cheat. There's all cheating. So we can. Here's all the stuff we can tell the individual players to do. We can get Shilton to take a penalty if we want to. This is Beardsley. I think we're on at the moment. Beardsley, yes, go Beardsley. If you've got a beard, then comment in the comment section below. How has it helped you in the football arena? So. There's quite a lot of stuff you can do, messing about with it. What difference it makes, I do not know. But, you can say that about football management. Anyway, the manager brings on a player, he scores immediately, he's a genius. He brings on the player, bloke gets red carded, he's a disaster. It's all a bit of luck as well, a bit like the National Lottery. Right, if you've won the National Lottery, then send me a load of money so I can go full-time on this crazy thing. That'd be great. How much would I need? 200,000? Maybe more. 300,000, there, good. Right, so send me £300,000, lottery winner. Right, okay. That's all the skills of Adams. Diddle-a-dun, 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 diddle-a-dun. His name is Tony Adams. He is a big defender. He's not a pretender. He's going to score a goal. No, he's not going to score a goal. Right, it's the second half. I went to the Adams family there. So, it's exciting stuff. Beardsley, Rise, Libaski. Ooh, that doesn't sound very good. This is a PG channel. Cut that out, Beardsley. Ball goes loose. Libaski recovers somehow. Picks up a loose ball. Not surprised. Heads the ball high. Beardsley heads the ball low. Voller intercepts the press. So you see the same comments coming up here. Can England get a goal? Keep an eye on that red bar. Stephen passes back to Shilton. Goalkeeper's ball. Shilton clears the ball upfield. Shilton sends a long ball low. Lineker attempts a tackle. Well, if he attempts it, that means he went a bit wrong. Have I got a report from school in art that says Nick attempts to do painting, then my parents would try to translate it as he's hopeless painter. So that's not a very good thing to do. It's Yoda who said, do or do not, there is no try, but obviously he never watched rugby. Okay, come on, let's keep playing here. Maybe something will happen. So one criticism of the game is you can't speed up the play. So each match is going to last absolutely ages, probably about, I don't know, maybe even as long as 10 minutes as this thing ticks up slowly. If you know a way of getting it go quicker, then let me know, but I can't see one. In emulation, you can speed it up if you want to. But, so to get to the eventual, I don't think you can save it as well, can you? To get to the eventual championship, you're going to have to be playing this for ages. The chances of being called for dinner as a kid during the game, I would say, was quite high. If you only had one TV in the house at that point, you're bound to be chucked off it for everyone to watch the normal telly, unless you had a black and white telly, where I lived as sort of like backup. Remember the old black and white telly? Kids will never understand it. Right, okay, so can I do a substitution? We might bring on someone. Let's have a look here. So, Libaski's recovered from his assault from Beardsley. I don't know too much about Webb. I know Butcher, there was that match where he's running around with a bandage on his head, covered in blood, and he was never substituted. I mean, concussion. Why didn't they substitute him? Right, so we're playing a 4-3-3. Right, okay. I don't know. Right, let's see if I can do this substitution properly now. I was talking to you, and I got chucked out. So, you can be an armchair manager. What should we do to win the game? It's 0-0 at the moment. We're playing attacking football at home against West Germany in the build-up to the Nations Cup. I know what you're thinking. You can hardly hold your excitement of what's going on here. Now, only true... Oh, he could be on Barnes. I like him. He did the rapper. Here he goes. His name is John Barnes. When he does the thing, the crowd go bananas. That's from the Anfield Rap. If you don't know the Anfield Rap, you're either very young or outside the UK. After you've watched this video on YouTube, type in Anfield Rap, back from the time where football teams used to release songs. Din, 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 din. Yeah, I think Bruce Grobbelaar from South Africa also did some rapping. Yes, I can't remember how he said now. Anyway, it was super good. Don't take the mick, don't call me a clever. Any more lip and you're going down. I think that's what he said. That's before Snoop Dogg turned up, and that was the extent of what the rapping world is. Yes. Anyway, keep going. Can we score a goal? I'm telling you about the Anfield Rap now. What's happening? This is a mad channel. It's not like any other channel. I'll give you something. Well, I'm trying to pretend to be it. I'll give you some information, but I'm the true madman, and so are you. I'll give you some information. But we'll keep it. We're just having fun, really, playing it as we would have done at school, not as a teacher or an adult with a big book of instructions in the background waving their head. Some people still don't get it. I'll get on some videos I say you should have read the instructions. Reading the instructions would have been better on this occasion. That's not how it plays. It's sometimes you had the real tape you bought for Christmas, then you can read the instructions. Yeah, but majority of the time, kids being kids, you got the game on a C90 tape, so copied tape to tape, and then you just had what was left it, and you just tried to muddle through yourself. Was the game easy to explore? Could you get the hang of it? Was it easily accessible? Or was it something that you didn't get the hang of at all? And that's what this channel is like. How you would see it in the real world rather than the perfect walkthrough world. Okay, right, there we go. So we keep going. It's the 73rd minute. We'll probably get through the whole half here. Lineker. God, goal kick. I'm not getting anywhere closer to this, am I? Mateus, he was a good old player back in the day. Started off in midfield, and then as he got older, he slipped to defence. He's one of the best players, I suppose, from German history. The one I remember is Jürgen Klinsmann, of course. The diver, he probably invented diving. Springboard diving, maybe. But he used it on the football pitch. He used to dive and cheat to get penalties wherever he could, and quite often it worked, and he's a blooming good striker as well. I think it was at Inter Milan, then went over to Tottenham Hotspurs, but I might have won the cup with Tottenham Hotspurs. That was that song by Chaz and Dave. It's lucky for Spurs when the year ends in 1. Well, it used to be anyway. Right, so we might as well go. We won't do any more editing. We might as well go to the end. The ref says play on. Pierce wins the ball with a tackle. He was known as Psycho back in the day. His tackles would have got him sent off nearly every match in the modern world, as he tackles prima donnas from Europe who wear slippers and get paid £8 billion a week or something. He was a madman. Webb takes a throw. Spiderweb inside to Butcher. Butcher sends a long ball low. Waddle moves. He was a good player, he was, along with the ball. He didn't used to waddle though, he used to run. So confusing for commentators. Are we going to get a goal in this? Where's Germany getting nowhere near? It's all about if we can score or not. I mean, I can't be more attacking than I am. I've moved Lineker up front as like a goal hanger, which he was back in the day. At the end of his career, he moved to a team called Grampus 8 in Japan, but apparently he had to retire because he had a bad toe. And the reason he had a bad toe is because he used to be a goal hang, and all the defenders used to tread on his toe. Yes, how's the toe, Gary? If you're watching this, Gary Lineker, I'm sure you must be. It's a dead cert, isn't it, really? Tell everyone, how is your toe? Does it look black or does it recover? Is it a good-looking toe? We want to know, does it get much modelling work for toeless socks? Come on, England. Come on, England. Come on, England. It's always tough watching England, isn't it, really? Will we do it? Will we not do it? This does not go to penalties. I'd imagine if we was in the group stage, the actual championship in this, it would go to penalties, and we'd be doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Put your favourite football game below, favourite football management game. Mine is, of course, if I already told you, is Championship Manager 92 on the old Commodore Amiga. So we'll leave it there. They got you a bit of an idea of how that one plays. The next match would have been up against Austria. I think that would be the next one there. So anyway, hope you liked having a look at that game. As I say, there'd be no short games with it. I enjoyed it, and I would have played it quite a bit, I think. So that was Tracksuit Manager on the zxspectrum 48K, published by Goliath Games in 1988 for $9.95. Very good value, I think, for what you get. So, if you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that in the comment section below. You're more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye. Goodbye. Waddle intercepts the pass towards Beardsley. Beardsley, he's concentrating on his modelling career, modelling pants for Calvin Klein. Ball goes loose. Stephen picks up the loose ball. That's not all that's loose. He had a dodgy curry last night.